point, I think we've understated, it is awful. Tabai's rush in for so many of these different champions is going to be really miserable to play against, especially versus the burst that comes out from Karmine.
Because I'm assuming, you know, there's flat AP that comes from
MDK can contest grubs in the reset. He's a closer, didn't even get one of them.
I mean, Close is going to go over. Yeah, you're right. It's only singular in the end. Myrwn's coming down as well. This is over egregious. Targamas being here as he flashes over. Almost gets caught out with his life for first blood, but the disengage is there. They absorb that until that's really bonkers as Alvaro comes on in. A close up. Oh my god.
Wait, now he has to. Wait, if MDK collapse on him, he doesn't have the Q to get up. The thing is, though, the reset timers on MDK have been a bit funky. So Supa reset is fine because he doesn't want to be on bot side in case they try and look for a dive off of the next play. But with Elyoya resetting as well, you're not really in a position to try and look for a cross map. Like, you could try and zone kind of off of top turret and find an answer for the dragon play, but it feels like KC now starting to stack dragons and there isn't really a huge answer. But Targamas needs to be careful here.
He is. He's waiting in brush, pixel brush, but Elyoya is there. Flash away. There's the ulti to follow up, but a double knock-up is bid with the depth charge. KC can turn this. The flashing from close is great as well. And Alvaro gets the trade here with a great engage himself, but no one there to support. Two members down, a double over to upset, and Targa was just the bait. Canna off on the side as well.
Alvaro holding this bush makes it really difficult for KC to try and push forward because the setup from MDK could be huge. Canna trying to take space, upset, had already pushed in the wave in mid so they get the tower, and now the steal from Closer.
Trying. Oh my god, the smite a little bit early. Closer, excuse me, at half HP at the back of the pit. Now caught out, he has to...
The static shiv build and Gwyn's Rage Blade, opting more in towards the AP heavy build was kind of needed with a lot of the AD, but also just being able to contest waves. But now KC on the back foot.
I mean, Targamas, he's a target here now, but Alvaro changes onto Vladi. The Zeri ult comes through, but Vladi's fine. They re-engage. The Pop Blossom will find the mark, though Myrwn's done a lot. He tries to auto-attack on the back end, but KC have the comeuppance, a double kill already there. And just as we're saying it, the team fighting AD carries are popping off. Closer's looking for the chase. Vladi gets the reset. Elyoya's up next, and KC's reliability is soaring with their stonks.
Yeah, a team fight win in the mid lane. A bit of an overextension from MDK. It's going to convert into a Nash star as well. They do so much damage to the Nash, and this is exactly what they needed because they were on a timer. They had Hextech Soul denied, their full AD essentially, and those armor items are coming through, but now they managed to kill Nash, and this is how they accelerate.
And the fact that you're going to be able to rinse this with double AD carry, double Kraken, it does not survive very long. Perfect timing for for KC. But this is where it becomes so crucial. This mid wave gives you so much control over the map and trying to help Myrwn get push on this bottom side. So the fight begins. Targamas with the hook.
And again, his stretch lines haven't been bad. The depth charge as well. Supa gets over the wall, so at least he's away from that engage. Pop Blossom is there. It's a one-man, but onto Canna. They're trying to play front to back. The Zeri ult there as well, but finding the back line. That's Canna, or rather Closer, who gets the ulti to lock on down the upset. Ulti as well flies on in. Their aggression impact today, and KC cleaning up. Mad are dumbfounded. They've just been wiped again. They're all map and looking for Baron vision to clear, while MDK continue playing on the back foot here with more and more control being given over. Remember as well, Dagda talked about that IE. We've got a 3 out on Tristana. Targamas knows it. He dredge lines in. Good ulti though. Closer steps on up. He's getting burst down, but upset into the backline. Flashes away from the Magnet Storm. Great spacing here as KC now look for the right side of the fight and onto Fresskowy. He gets destroyed. Even the hook from Targamas hitting through the wall is big as Canna gets revenge. He's Pop Blossom though and kited back, but still KC are on the up and up. The up and out. The up and done for game number 1 as Upset has become godlike and KC have become done with Mad Lions.
Upset's aggressiveness in that fight made it impossible for MDK to get their footing. He dives onto Myrwn, but no way. Are they just going to look for the end?
They're going to try at the very least. Look at the death timers on 3 members of Mad Lions Koi. He has been called Koi, in fact, Upset. He's been called a KDA player, but in this game, he's proving us wrong. Casey might think otherwise, though. The death time is not long enough at this point in the game, but man, this is a showing, a good return from the earlier game state.
To Fresskowy, upset, playing the hyper-aggressive, won the fight. Now can he do it again?
It's just a Hail Mary. It feels like it is, right? I mean, onto the Baron, drawing in KC. Closer, though, finds an old target on the Fresskowy, but no one's nearby until Upset flies on in. Fresskowy is outnumbered, outmatched, and outdone. MDK now with 4 members in front of the Baron. The debuff is there, and KC getting hit hard, though, by Supa is the try, but even Deft can't find a kill there. In the end, Upset flies through, and Vladi starts hopping on like it's Mario Brothers again. And it looks like Mad are just out of gas in this first game.
I love watching this version of KC.
Agreed.
The fact that they have grown over the course of
he's
playoffs,
dead.
over the course, he's gone. This has been such a joy to watch. KC, strong early games, commanding into the mid game, and their team fighting has been extraordinary playing around upsets.
Yeah, absolutely. The team fighting is exactly what I'm looking at as well for this roster of the KC.
Their start in winter when they debuted in the league, in spring as well. There are a lot of throws, there are a lot of inconsistent games, but this has been the split of rejuvenation, the split of growth for KC. They've tried a new roster as well with Closer and Canna. I mean, this was a big gamble when Canna had rough times over on T1, and we remember, you know, Closer in the LCS as well in 100 Thieves.
The damage from upset, this AP build is going to start doing wonders now that it's got to the third and early fourth item.
And with Baron as well, they're just shredding these turrets. There's nothing that split pushing Neeko top can do, right? Myrwn has tried. He's tried to put pressure on the other side of the map, and there's a wave coming in, but KC have now broken the base in 2 different places. The gold lead has now moved to 8K. There's a soul there, there's a re-engage here. Targamas with some great hooks this game, and Closer just dives in so that Upset's delight can continue. He rolls, he flies, and Upset will continue to glide. These 80 carries thrive, and KC will not accept their time to die.
Upset says stop and watch as he outplays MDK beautifully in the base. The Nexus turrets are falling.
Oh my
Supa
God.
may go with them. But KC, a glorious game 1 to start this series.
I think Glorious is absolutely right. 11:05 on Upset. The second that the game fell into the lap, they took it and they ran with it. They didn't stop. They secured every single dragon, every single team fight win. And it didn't just end there. Now they're on to game 2.
I mean, top looked like a disaster. Mid was good for Mad Lions. Bot was Supa's hunting ground. But it didn't matter in the end. Once KC caught Mad Lions alive, those Lions were tamed. Game 1 over to KC. Match point again to keep...